going to be making coffee cupcakes. What you do is, in a large bowl, mix together a half a cup of vegetable oil with a cup of caster sugar. Use an electric whisk and beat for about 1 minute. Then add 2 eggs to your bowl and continue to whisk with your electric whisker for about 2 to 2.5 minutes. It's very important to whisk your egg and sugar mixture adequately, because this is what puts air into the cake. If you've ever had little cakes or cakes that flop, that's probably one of the reasons why, because you haven't actually creamed either your butter and sugar or creamed your oil and sugar and egg correctly. Now to this mixture, what you're going to do is, in a separate cup, you're going to add 3 tablespoons of coffee, instant coffee mixture, to which you're going to pour over a half a cup of boiling water. Let that cool and add it to this egg mixture, and then you're going to whisk again for about 30 seconds. Make a well in the center of your flour, pour in your coffee mixture. It should be frothy, and then stir to combine very lightly with a wooden spoon or spatula. You want your flour to be just wet, not ground up. If you do mix it too much, you turn the protein in the flour into gluten, which is the worst thing you can do for your cake. If the mixture is a little bit too soft, add a bit more flour. The consistency of your mixture should still run off your spatula or your spoon. Then you know you've got it correct. Spoon into a muffin pan. 2 tablespoons should be adequate for a normal size, a big size muffin pan. It should come to about 3/4 of the way full. And for a little muffin pan, a tablespoon of mixture in each little cup. If you want to add cupcake liners, that's your choice. It does make it easier to eat your cake. Bake for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the internal temperature of your oven. Internal temperatures do vary. It's a very good idea to buy yourself an oven thermometer if you want to be sure that your oven is at the correct temperature. Your cupcakes should turn out lightly browned, and they will be done when a skewer inserted into the center of one of the cakes comes out clean. Now we're going to make the butter icing. If you don't have a piper, cut away a section of a plastic bag, and we're going to invert it, cut a little hole in it, and use it to decorate our cake. For the butter frosting, 1 tablespoon of instant coffee mix, a cup of icing sugar, and half a cup of butter or margarine. Spoon your frosting into your plastic bag, and you're going to cut a tiny little hole in the top or the tip of it so that you can ice your cupcake. And we're going to begin from the outer edge, and we're going to ice it inside. I personally don't like a lot of frosting on my cupcakes, so I'm just going to put a little bit of frosting in the middle of the cake. Add a few cherries, and there you have it, scrumptious coffee